Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Spinning away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Already here, they're audible to something else. So right away, they'll change the look. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now Lamar changing the look.
Second and 12 at the 26-yard line.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
Let's go.
Throwing is Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40.
A gain of 43 yards. That's good for a
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go with Hill here on first down. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
16 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Rashad Bateman. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
It's caught, and it's 8-0.
That makes the score Ravens 8, Lions nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a first and 10 at their 35-yard line. St. Brown in motion right. Here's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the way. There he goes, left side. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Keeps the score. Ravens 14. Lions nothing.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 17.
Goff now to throw. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Goff now looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They'll get him to the ground at the 26. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. They'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage or you're trying to time up a blitz. You got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. To throw is gone. Here's a diving catch right side. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 15. First down, Lions.
Now gone. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now gone. This to the corner right side. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The end result, 21 yards.
That's another Detroit Lions.
They'll run with Gibbs. And it'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and goal from the 1. Gibbs again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Ravens 14, Lions 6.
Boy, they're down only one score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
20! And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A 28-yard gain.
Now it's gone.
Detroit.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Henderson picks it. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. To the right side and intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And
good
the
play.
Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered.
Nah, I ain't gonna let you come back, big dog.
Dodge.
Slowed up just a bit by the interception.
Circle was butt naked. You didn't even. Did you see him? He was butt naked.
The free to my style.
Yeah, this is good. It's gonna be a I play unique. Ain't like, you know what I'm saying. He ain't doing it wrong.
Trying to shake off the interception.
Got him. Wow. I like the little game though. You trying to put Booby in though. Oh, Walter Jameson Williams. He's going deep. He's going deep. Good for.
Back to throw. Gone.
Wow, man, stop. All right, he gonna fumble. The next one he gonna fumble. He's gonna fumble the next one. Keep doing this. Don't do that. Oh my God, he's trying to switch it up on me. Hell no, we coming right over. I'm gonna make you fumble. You gonna bring your butt over. Don't you do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Got him. Oh, you don't want to smoke. Don't, dog. Can you please stop, bro? Please. Exhibit E. Don't do it. Please don't be dumb. Please don't try me, bro. Please don't try me. I'm begging you, please don't try me.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
It's to be the Knickies. All right, this is what we're going to do. Why do y'all try to play me like a chicken?
They're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
No.
They are going for it.
Do you have the stomach? I told you don't run that play.
Loose inside the 30.
Got to be the Knickies.
They will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Knickies.
So this defense
we'll do a lot. We'll do a lot.
They had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Line 6. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this in a great
good play.
Way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there for Detroit. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Goff now looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Mike Green able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. In motion, the tight end. On 4th down, Goff. A desperation heave for the end zone.
Let's go!
This is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Jackson. And he slings one that's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We go, come on! Wait, 20! What's up?
After the interception, here's Goff. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And some strong running. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now a timeout signal for them. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
20! Listen.
Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here.
Turn up.
Smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. There's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. He's able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
15 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Goff. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's brought down. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Detroit Lions. First down. A gain of 12. And the Lions.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Trenton Simpson firing in and sticking him for a loss. Gone. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
The Lions will set up for the 2.
Goff looking to throw. And he'll find his way in for 2.
Good play.
We're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And it's a scoop.
They're trying to help you.
And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them. Maybe they'll slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
9 yards to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Goff now looking to throw. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
Roll it. Maverick. 11.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
I'm back.
And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
At the 13-yard line.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Jackson from the shotgun. The guy's man complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Let's get it.
And a big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Now Lamar changing the play. Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, middle. Hey.
Now Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's
the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he goes out right around the 39. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Baltimore. First down. 1st and 10.
Throwing is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now it's Jackson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards.
And Jackson throwing once more. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins from 13 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. He'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
They go play fake. Mahomes. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, 43.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Trenton Simpson. Well, he just flew in there to drop him. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. This time, Jackson will throw it. He'll try to do it himself. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0.
Chiefs, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 25.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up.
Mahomes will throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit.
Chiefs 8.
Boy, a little panic here earlier. First quarter onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Jackson going to keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Jackson going to keep it. Bears it out toward the corner of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown.
Man, it's so trash.
DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Ravens 22. Chiefs 8.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
Now Jackson toward the sideline. He will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down.
Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2 now, second and goal.
At the Chiefs' 2-yard line.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers from a yard out. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Ravens 30, Chiefs 8. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquise Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Ravens 37, Chiefs 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now here's Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. The 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 43 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run. And then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a two-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here's Jackson to throw. Swings it to Anderson. It's complete. The tight end has it.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 20.
Now Jackson taps this forward. Jet sweep. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2nd and 6.
16 yards. 4 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 35-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it, but if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say, dire, and they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
For a Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Pacheco. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Mahomes now on the sneak. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. 3rd and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And that is caught. A touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, yellow, hey, go gun. Yellow.
They'll throw now on the final play. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
44. Chiefs 28.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 22. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will be brought down.
You were trying so hard. Let it go.
Be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Mahomes. That's caught left side by the tight end.
Come on.
That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
You want it, Teddy.
So the reason why we had this 1950s baby boomer revolution was because it was a response to World War II. It was a blip. It was a glitch in the system. It was a glitch, and some of these people couldn't have sex before they were married. They couldn't shack up and just live together and have sex and have babies.
Come on. Hey.
They knew each other 6 weeks. They were back off the ship. Let's get married. Boom. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's get married.
Why you keep trying to play me, though? Hey, what are we doing? Just quit.
Okay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Dangerous return man showing him here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, then he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. It'll be first and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Chiefs 36.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete as well.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll run for it with Pacheco.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to put that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up a third
now,
down.
right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now it's Mahomes again.
And Mahomes will do it himself. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. That's to his running back, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Mahomes to throw once more. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
15.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He's got his target. That's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run 1st down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing now is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Charlie Kohler from 19 yards away. And the Ravens add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
58, Chiefs 43. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Easy. Yellow.
Mahomes finding Kelce.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Attack.
Here's Mahomes. And Mahomes will do it himself.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Hey, 57. Hero, 15. Yellow.
Mahomes incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Here we go. This is 4th down. Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens get the football back, and